Hi, I'm talking about molecular genetics, anatomy, and risk profile of Hirschsprung disease. Definition: Hirschsprung disease or congenital ankylosing is the mental disorder of the enteric nervous system and the most common cause in
Hirschsprung's is a disease that's present since birth, in which a ganglion, or a cluster of nerves, is missing, which ultimately leads to a blocked colon, causing it to enlarge. Alright, so the intestines move waste through the bowels via peristalsis, which is this series of coordinated wave-like muscle contractions that help move feces in one direction. And this is essentially automatic, happening without you even having to think about it. The type of muscle that causes these contractions is smooth muscle, as opposed to skeletal muscle or cardiac muscle.
application in nursing, which investigates the variation in the risk according to the types of pathogenic alleles, the contribution of phase type of liver or to Hirschsprung
defect in babies in which part of the large intestine is unable to move waste properly. This causes a blockage in the large intestine of a newborn baby. The large intestine includes the colon and rectum. After digested food moves through the small intestine, it enters the large intestine. As it moves through the colon, water and salt are absorbed, and solid waste forms. The waste
pros and cons. Pros. We have made considerable progress in the understanding the function of basis of Hirschsprung disease. This findings led to the discovery of 70 cons. The presence of 5 hormone variants in the first non-coding element defines a wide case of Hirschsprung.
Hey guys, and welcome to How to Gastro. In today's video, we'll be talking about Hirschsprung's disease, and this is a common pathology which is mostly found in the pediatric surgery department of hospitals all around the world. So let's learn today a little bit more about this disease and see what it's all about. So to begin, let's start with a definition. So what is Hirschsprung's disease? Hirschsprung's disease is a disorder of development that affects approximately 1 in every 5,400 to 7,200 newborns annually. The disease is characterized by the absence of ganglia in the distal colon of the patient, which ultimately results in a functional bowel obstruction for the child. So from the definition of the disease, we get that it is a developmental disorder.
Also playing in Ecuador, the Hirschsprung disease in Ecuador is new. In some hospitals in the country had patients with the Hirschsprung disease.
Our molecular genetics exam review. Remember, this is going to be covering chapters 16, 17, 18, and 20. And we will be kind of going through the same type. The number of A's, you should be able to figure out the number of T's and then tell me the number of C's and G's, like if we did it in a percentage type of format. Hershey and Chase were definitely the ones that discovered that DNA and not protein was a genetic material. Remember, they used viruses that were had their proteins, E's and A's. These are hydrogen bonds. The covalent bonds are what actually connect the sugars and phosphates together and the bases to the sugars and phosphates.